All right, family, this is Coach Rhodes, head football coach at War Hill. I want to thank each and every one of you for your support. Our administration, our athletic director, all of our staff, our faculty, our coaches, our players, I want to thank each and every one of you for your support. But especially our seniors who led the way in the victory against Warwick this past week, Saturday. They fought through those adverse conditions. It was extremely hot, and we had a tough opponent in Warwick. And those seniors led the way in that victory. I want to thank each and every one of them. Also want to take this opportunity to wish a congratulations to all of our players of the week, which includes our coach of the week, Coach Price. Congratulations. Here's a few highlights from last week's victory. However, we are on to Norcom. And we got them this Friday, extremely tough opponent, and we plan on taking them on down in Portsmouth. We're going to need your support there as well. Please enjoy the highlights here and Lions Lane.
Thanks, Coach Rhodes, and welcome to the Lions Lane. I'm Coach Johnson. This is Dan Mullen, War Hill Athletic Director. Coach, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Coach, we know that by being an athletic director, you know most of the rules of all athletics. But with that said, how did you get started in athletics? What did you play? What did you coach? How did your athletic career start?
Sure. Well, I think, a lot of us started when we were little kids, getting involved with sports and athletics that way. I had a good family atmosphere as far as athletes go. Brothers and sisters played sports. So I think that's just a natural direction for me. High school played, I was a multi-sport athlete, football, basketball, lacrosse. So that really forged my upbringing. It gave me a lot of direction, a lot of chances to be a better person and work hard, through athletics, and it opened up some doors for me. Was lucky enough to go on to college and play a couple years lacrosse, and I've always kind of wanted to stay in athletics. So I started with business administration first and worked in that field for a bit, but then I went back to school for health and physical education. And, the athletics was always part of me. And so I wanted to kind of give back to it, be a teacher and be a coach as well, more so a teacher. And, my I guess career was to get involved with athletics more so as an athletic director. So the opportunity arose 15 years ago about when War Hill opened up. So I was lucky enough to get this position and see the school open up. And, here we are today, 15 years later. And we've had some really good milestones and some programs here that have done well.
Coach, I think once you've done well. This is a nice program, and it is doing well with your leadership. And thank you for what you do for your
community. Well, I appreciate that. And it's not me. It's not all me. But, I give a lot of our credit to our coaches because those are the leaders of our programs. They're in the trenches day in and day out. So, most, if not all, the credit goes to them because they've worked hard with our student athletes.
I totally agree. Well, speaking of student athletes, what message do you have? We are in the fall sports now. What message do you have for these student athletes?
Well, I think it's, we say it every year that student athletes, the academics is vitally important for our students to have if they want to further their career. If they want to go on to college, trade school, whatever, they have to have that background. They have to have the grades, and especially if they're going to be student athletes. And they want to play at the highest level they can, they need to have the grades. They need to have the background, the high GPA, taking the tough courses. Colleges aren't going to take just anyone. If you're athletic, that's great, but the academics is more important because one of the days, you're not playing sports anymore.
Speaking of the fans, what message do you have for them? Because this school have great fans.
We do. We have an exceptional student body. The band is outstanding. The parents support all of our programs here, all of our student athletes and students in general. It's just not the band. We got great performances with the plays and the drama, the academic activities. But we need our student body. We need our Lions Den full of our student athletes and students coming up this year. I think we all missed part of that last year. So we need our athletes to be supported by our student body. Come on out, enjoy our football games on Friday nights. We need that support. Our players need that because it's a great atmosphere, and our students do a great job.
I hope you guys enjoyed the highlights. And Lions Lane, we are on to Norcom this Friday in Portsmouth. Lion Pride, Lion Proud.